dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The batter, number 13.
The next twin up, Dave Britt. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Ratliff has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Minnesota Twins wrote an important coverage now of Jake Odorizzi will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ratliff is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wilson waits on it. 2 down. Digging in, Joel Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in, Raul Ochoa, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Tapped out in front of home. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Digging in to try it again, Joel Wilson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Cam Gallagher. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cam Gallagher.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Britt has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, Juan Rodriguez.
Designated hitter, Juan Rodriguez.
smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 22 on the year as they open up. Now to the plate, Joel Wilson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Dave Britt, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ratliff has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Raul Ochoa. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. The 2-1. Chased one high there as this is bounced towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And now Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with two gone.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Missed with a breaking ball.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back now in the Twins. Up next for Minnesota, Joel Wilson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. Digging in now, Dave Britt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. 11-8 the final score in the afternoon baseball. Striding in, Joel Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A little bouncer. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Digging in the switch hitter, Joel Wilson.
Joel Wilson.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Hechavarria backhands it deep in the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the... Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Settling in now, Adeiny Hechavarria. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Ready for another chance. Joel Wilson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Juan Rodriguez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, talk about
stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Wilson.
Joel Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out. Here's Hechavarria now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Wilson. 2 gone.
and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there.
MLB Network's coverage. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joel Wilson. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. Harper running from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joel Wilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fouled away. Lucroy is over to take a look, but this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Striding into the box, Joel Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joel Wilson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Buxton is off at first with 2 away. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Josh Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Digging in now for the Yankees, Drew Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wilson sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wilson has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Joel Wilson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Joel Wilson.
Behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The runner in scoring position with none out. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Kenny Vargas. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
2 runs all.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joel Wilson.
Joel Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
6 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Ready now, Josh Bell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kenny Vargas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in. Now at the plate, Joel Wilson. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 24 home runs for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Gabriel Noah earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Vince Velasquez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Guy Lanier takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's main attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains to the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Targetville station located beyond right field.
Tuesday night baseball. Alex Wood is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work.
Now at the plate, Joel Wilson. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. So coming to the plate, Rich Olson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Popped him up. Britt shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Joel Wilson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Joel Wilson.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast, one of the best.
Coming to the plate now, Joel Wilson, and their runners at the corners now.
Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
3-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. To second for one. Digging in, Kenny Vargas. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Popped straight up. Polanco ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to